it's my major cream practice, and that every time I have to teach it. So also this workshop also known as Awakening Healing Light. Since the West spent so much money to do the cosmic particle research, and they come out with this picture and make me enlighten so much about the whole Tao, talking about so many thousand years ago. So in this universe, they have everything, the energy that are available to creating the universe and to creating all living things. And that is what this energy are, that we see there. And this is what the Tao talk about it, and this is what the West also discovered that, is that this universal violet light we also know as a primordial light. And the true light they have intelligence, and this is what the West, after spend so much money, and they said this interconnecting together, they have intelligence. And they have wisdom. And you look at them, they just have a network interconnecting to each other. And all the living things, like our brain, have the same connection. From the brain have the connection to the whole body and connecting to the universe. So we're going to talk about the three light: light, primordial force, and I mentioned some about primordial sound, because the primordial sound is a little bit higher level. We're doing that. And one thing very special is the heart center have the energy aura that radiate out from the heart, which have the same connection into the universe, or we call the connecting to all the primordial light, primordial force, and primordial sound. So we're going to be, the first step we want to do, back to the body wisdom. And that is what we call by smiling, loving, smiling sunshine, smiling, loving sunshine, smiling to the body. So the Tao know this as we call love yourself first, love all your organs, so you know how to love other people. Now people now over so much love yourself, and all the advertising, all the cosmetics say love yourself, buy my cosmetic, you know. Okay. So so the violet light, which is like David Hopkins talking about, and the highest light in this spectrum is the pure Tao, the ultimate violet light, consciousness. That is the violet light. And this is come from the universe. And it's not come from you, it's everywhere. It's everywhere that we have. So the first thing we want to learn is how to control your stress, or how to make you a lesser stress. Because we have conscious and unconscious, subconsciousness. Conscious is only the tip of the iceberg, but the subconsciousness is all control us in the behind there. So all you are learning now is a subconsciousness mind can be programmed. In a habit mind and can be programmed mind. When we do something over and over and over, or you memorize something, now you're programming into your subconsciousness. So 95% of our lives are run by the subconsciousness, or we call habit mind. So, but oftentimes we have programming a negative part inside there. So positive thought can make us, positive thought can make us happy and well. But negative thought can make us sick. And we can just turn the stress by just the thought of the negative thing, and you will turn us to be stressed. So we think and worry and very emotional all the time. So everything is in the head. So one of the students sent me this picture. I said, I like this picture. We think too much, worry too much. So back to the body wisdom, there is the inner mind and in the creating cycle. And this one, I think Josephine sent me this, what the Albert Einstein talked about, the love. Love is the most powerful energy in this universe, and love is light. When you put the love, combine the light, love and light, and you put it into the body, organ, material, now it multiplies so much love in our body. And I, from the beginning, I told you that love have a link to the universe. And love is light. When you turn them, so the violet light, you turn them into love, and that is love is light. I tell you, this is the cream practice of the Tao. You're going to use them for the rest of your life if you really want to learn the Tao. I never going to stop offering every courses that we do here with inner smile and with the basic inner alchemy part, because it's so important part in our practice. I tell you, if you learn this simple inner smile, you can handle stress much easier, or you can control the stress, and you have more energy. Is this what you are looking for? And you can have very strong healing power, because that's why we're awakening the healing light. And your immune system are much stronger. You don't get sick easily because of this energy, that you have more energy, and all the white blood cells need energy to fight the war. So very simple, everybody know. You are smile because you are happy. Now can we reverse that? You are happy because you are smile. So and if you believe that your organ is you, and the organ have intelligence, and it is you, it's part of you. If you learn how to smile to yourself, and a method, okay, it's not just, it's a practice that been passing down so many thousand years. It's very powerful, simple. And you're going to see that it handles so many stress and give you so many energy and give you a lot of healing power that you want. Everybody looking for happiness. Everybody looking for happiness. So if you are happy because you are smile. Smile, can you practicing it, you know? So practicing smiling for the no reason, so we can be creating more happiness. This is one research they're talking about. When we smile, we use 230 muscle of the total muscle of 630 muscle in the body. And smile stimulates human brain to naturally release morphine. So we don't feel pain, so you feel happy. Help release stress, a power tool to emotional release. I tell you, you really can handle your negative emotional. So we're going to do the first part is smiling, and we're going to smiling to organs. We're going to smiling to the spinal cord. We call back line, back. So we have three lines. One is the spinal cord, and we're going to do the spinal cord breathing first, and we're going to be learn how to rock and wave the tail. Very important. I tell you, I practice so long, I still doing inner smile, but it becomes so part of me, I just have to do it, okay? Because we are in a very, very difficult world now. So we do the stand, and we can vibrating the tail, the dragon tail. Because dragon tail connecting to the earth. We call earth dragons. And so we're going to do this first, and after that we're going to smile to the spinal cord. And we're going to go into smiling into the major organs. We call yin organs. So the heart is the yang organ. The spleen and pancreas is a yang organ. Spleen. So the stomach we call, the spleen and the pancreas is the yin organ. The stomach is a hollow. The same thing like small intestine is hollow, we call yang organ. And the stomach is hollow, we call yang organs. Lung is a full organ, store jing. That means all the yin organs store energy, store qi, store jing. And kidney also a full organ we call yin organs, and bladder is yang organ. Liver is yin organ, and the gallbladder is yang organ. So you're going to start it to, I'm going to keep on repeat it until you get it, okay? And the very simple is, the heart is belong to fire. When fire burn, it creating ashes and creating the earth. That is the spleen and pancreas. And the earth creating the metal. Metal attract dew and water, it creating kidney, water. When we put water in a tree, the tree grows. Wood can burn into fire and give more fire into the heart. So that is a major practice we're going to do now. I'm going to guide you through the spinal cord. So I show you this emanation. We start from the heart. You see, I like this theory so much because it really makes sense of this creating cycle. That means they have cardiac cycle and the creating cycle. So we are work with the first thing, we work with the creating cycle, a growing cycle. So we call creating cycle, raising cycle, growing cycle, and multiple cycle. There's a 4 cycle there. One thing that is I don't understand, if you keep on burning the fire, you think the fire going to burn out? So people talk about love, love, I love you, I love the whole world. Where are you going to get all the wood, to all the supply to burn the fire over and over and over and send out to the whole world? There's no, impossible. So the fire over burn, it become ashes. There's no more fire. No more fire. When no more fire, the earth is cracking. Not enough earth, not enough the earth element, because fire creating earth. And the earth creating metal. That's the lung. Metal attract more dew, water. Metal attract more water, dew. That is become water or rain. And the water creating the wood, we call the tree. Now you have so many trees, become a forest. You have so many trees to burn to become fire. So I show you this emanation, and you maybe can help you understand more. This is the clean practice of it. When we have everything come together as a team creating cycle, now the tree grow, fire burning, more earth, more metal, more water. And we have so many trees. Now the fire never stop burning. We have so many fire to creating. When you have enough fire, you have enough earth. So all you do is inhale. When you exhale, you relax, smiling down, sending smiling, loving energy into the organ. That's all. I tell you, the healing just takes place nearly immediately. Your stress have to go away because you smile. And you exhale, you relax. Exhale, we call is yin. Okay, inhale is yang. We call the So we're going to do the spinal cord breathing, and there is a whole circulation of the brain fluid and the spinal cord fluid. So for 1,000 years, the Tao always talk about we call a pump. They look at it's like a pump. And they actually map out all the pump, and now we in the Western medicine they discover the same pump. Because this week at this spring one, I decided this Tai Chi Qigong chart that is about 90 centimeter. That is what you need. It's about 1 meter of space to do the Tai Chi form. So you have the direction. Okay, you have the direction. It's very important part. You need to know the direction. That when you turn. So let's start with the spinal cord breathing. So let's tap we call the 7 pump. Second pump. The door of light pump we call lumbar 2 and lumbar 3, opposite the navel, lumbar. And we call door of life. And up there we call adrenal gland center. Above here. And opposite the heart, we call the back of the heart. And we have the C7, big bone, C7. Base of the skull and the crown. So the important part is the second pump, and the West discovered the same, the second pump and the cranial pump. Because everything in our world is pump. Everywhere is pump. We have many pumps. We have many pumps in our body. But this 7 pump in the spinal cord is the controlling the brain fluid and the spinal cord fluid and all the nervous system. Need this fluid to feed them. Okay. So let's do the loosening the waist. I tell you, I always do this. It's so simple. You can remember it, and you want to do, you will do it. So at night time, now reverse direction. Now, so you feel your weight. Now the sacrum. So the sacrum is smaller movement. Sacrum is now the what's known as the sacrum pump. So it's a bone in here, right here. It's about like this, the sacrum. So you spiral. So one hand touch the sacrum, one hand touch the front, and you spiral. A smaller spiral. And reverse circle. We sit so much on this pump. We sit so much on this pump. And the cranial pump is always good to hit them. I tell you, it's so good for you. Don't sit too long because you sit on the pump. So inhale. So you breathing in. So you lightly tap the mid eyebrow. So when you inhale, you draw in the energy into your mid eyebrow and into the brain and down to your back part of the brain and down the spinal cord, the neck and the thoracic, your lumbar and the sacrum. This is so important for us because it controls all the whole organ, whole body activity, everything from the brain and the spine coming down to organ, and arm and leg. So inhale, exhale. Inhale. Inhale, breathing in, smile is the key. Smile. Inhale, smiling energy, smiling, loving energy into your brain from the mid eyebrow and your forehead. You breathe them in. And, okay, so inhale, breathe in, curve, you curve. Exhale, tuck the sacrum around your back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Smile into your spine and all the pump. Exhale. And rub your hand warm. Cover your second pump, cranial pump. This is the two big pump. And breathe them in. Inhale, exhale, feel. Smile. So you started to, the down very emphasize. Wood. So when you smile, you started to smile to your brain and your neck and your spinal cord. But you need to have the picture. You need to have the picture. We call image. The image. So the brain, so here the brain, okay? So we have the bigger brain, then the smaller brain, okay? The cervical, the thoracic, the sacrum, and the coccyx. If you can have the image, because everything in this world we see them as image, and now we color and image. And when you close your eyes and you're smiling toward, you're holding the image of the brain, holding image of your neck, thoracic, lumbar, and sacrum, and you hold the image and you smile to it, it's real. It becomes real, and you really feel it. It's real.